Well, hello everybody. Welcome again to Ken Knows Gambling. I'm trying to be a little bit quiet. My wife's still sleeping. It's early on a Sunday morning. But I do have my room all padded and soundproof, so I keep asking her if she can hear me, and she says, "No, when I'm sleeping, I'm sleeping." So I guess that's a good thing. So I'm not sure what number this is, but it's next up in our baccarat series, and I'm having fun with this, y'all. Uh, and I'm not here at the moment trying to tell you what to play, whatever. I just want you to see all these different scenarios that I've never done before on camera, and I'm hoping it helps. And I know there's some people that won't get off the craps table, put a gun to their head, they won't do it, and that's fine. But there's been a lot of people that has went and tried baccarat and they ended up loving it. That's the truth. So I'm just here to give you a series of baccarat. I hope you're enjoying it. You craps people that are pissed off, just hang tight. I run 2 and 3 videos a day, so I'll get through it soon enough, and then I'll go back to craps. But I think baccarat players deserve it, and I've never done it for them. So there you have it. Okay. So let's see, who's sponsoring this show today? This show is going to be sponsored by Icon Holdings. Icon Holdings. You are the sponsor. This is a member. These are all members here. I think I have 31, 32 members. Thank you so much, all of you. And I try to call you out, And that's why I do this. Icon Holdings, thank you so much. By the way, Wednesday, July 1st, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central, I'm going to do a live Q&A, members only. And was it IP? Somebody said, well, ain't that the day that some kind of soccer playoff or whatever? Hey, if it is, it is. If there's nobody that joins me, no member, then okay, short video, right? But whoever comes on there, we're going to have fun. All right, that's that. Please go check out my website, KenKnowsGambling.com. It's got my store links. It's got free giveaways. It's got my new sports service I started coming August 23rd. All of it. Just go to my site, KenKnowsGambling.com. Okay, we're still on flat betting. All right, then we're going to progress it, and we're going to just keep shifting it, because remember, flat betting still has many ways to play. Flat bet banker, flat bet player, flat bet. We just got through following the shoe, and now we're going to flat bet following the chop. All right. That being said, hopefully one of the biggest things you're getting out of this is getting off the table. I know a lot of people question, oh, you're only winning 200. I'm winning 2 units. It's down to units. All right, that's about 10%. But it's not even about 10%. $200 is $200. Man, especially if you do 2 or 3 sessions. I mean, it's a good day, man. But it's all about getting off this table as fast as you can. And you can't look at it like most people do. Well, hell, that's all you're going to get? That ain't worth my time. Blah, blah, blah. I want to fucking vomit. Because I've seen so many people go down the tubes because they won't do this. They won't. They're too fucking greedy, or they need too much action, or whatever the reason is, and they lose their ass. And every one of them, invariably, every one of them get home and go, I was up, and then I gave it all back. Yeah, because you're a dumbass. That's just the way it is. Learn to be satisfied. I know Waylon preaches it. I preach it. There's a lot of us that preach this. Bankroll, money management, and discipline. Man, that's what you got. And hopefully I'm going to show you throughout this whole series that while I'm showing you, I'm also teaching you to get off the table. Get off the table. All right? So, let's go now with follow the chop. I shuffled all of them off camera, but let's burn 3. 1, 2, 3. Hell, I went through this whole deck. I think I did 2 or 3 sessions at the same time. But anyway, let's see. Let's see who's going to win this so we know what to follow. There's a 7, there's a 4. He ain't going to draw, but he will. 4. So the player's going to win that first one. So we're going to follow the chop. I'm not going to use the buttons. We're just following the chop. That's all. So here we go. All I want's 2 units. $200. That's it. There's a 0. There's a 5. And remember, what's the rule? 547. If he has a 5 and he draws, he will only draw on a 4 through 7. It's not a 4 through 7. He will not draw. Therefore, banker will win that one. All right. Learn the rules. I got my video. I just did 3 or 4 videos ago. All right. So there's that one. Boink. What won? Banker won. So we're going to follow the chop. We're going to go this route. There's a 3. There's a 2. Okay? He's going to draw with the 0, 1, 2 no matter what. So 3 goes to 5. And then 2 goes to 9. Alright, so banker's going to win that one too. We're going to lose. But we're sticking with follow the chop. Banker won, we're staying with the chop. We're not following the shoe. And we're flat betting. 6, 0. He won't draw. 9. But can banker's on a run. We're gonna now, depending on how you want to do it, there's a point to stop and let that banker do what he's gonna do. This particular show, I'm not. I'm just gonna keep going. But I wanted to reiterate. You lose a couple, stop. Wait for it to come over. Alright? And we'll get to that later in the series. But right now, we got to keep going with it. So he's staying with the chop. And it ain't chopping. There's the 9, though. Boom. Alright, so player's going to win that one. And now we got to follow the chop. Zero. Natural 9. Very good. We'll win that one. Now we want it. Follow the chop. We're up 1. Come on out of there, man. There's a 2. And there's a 1. He'll draw no matter what. 2. Now he has a 4. 1. He stays 1. Player wins. Player wins. Bring it home. There's $200. The freaking end. Okay? So now, we're going to do it one more time. Where the hell did my dice go? I just had it. Where the hell? Anyway, let's go ahead and burn 6. We'll simulate a new session, even though I'm on the same deck, but burning is burning, right? So now let's go ahead and simulate another session. We're going to again follow the chop. There's a 7, there's a 0, and he's going to hit that 0 to a 5. So player's going to win that. We're going to start out, follow the chop. Uh-oh, natural 9. Ooh, a 9. Look at that tie. Banker got saved or robbed. There's a 5. There's a 4. What's the rule? 427, right? So if this is a 2 through 7, he'll hit. If it ain't, he won't. It is not a 2 through 7, so this time, player will win. 5 over 4. Alright, player won. So he loses. We're staying with the chop. Two, 5. What is it? 547. 4 through 7. He will not. That's going to end up being a tie. Okay, that's the rule with a 5. 4 through 7. It's not a 4 through 7. Therefore, he won't draw. Ends in a tie. He stays put. 4. Natural 8. Banker's going to win that one. Follow the chop. Boink. Okay. There's a 0. There's a 5. Again, 547. He didn't get a 547. Banker's going to win. He don't have to draw. Banker wins. We lose. We stay with the chop. 3, 0, 6, 0. Player wins. Player wins. We follow the chop. Zero, 0, 6, 4. Banker will lose. Banker will lose. That means player won. We're sticking with the chop. Three, 4. What's the rule? 427. 2 through 7 only. It's not a 2 through 7. And so the banker will win this one 4 over 3. Learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules. So banker wins this one. He's going to chop over, follow the chop. He's having a fight a little bit on this one, but look how we're not that far. You know, we got a $2,000 bankroll instead of 5, 4, 3, and we're using very little of it. So, not that I'm advocating you play flat anyway. I'm not saying don't either. It's probably a safe way to try to get where you're going. Uh-oh, natural 8. Natural 8. Oh my God, a tie. Now that sucks in baccarat when you get a natural and the 8, either he beats you with the 9 or you tie. That's just like you have a blackjack and the dealer has a blackjack. It just sort of sucks. Oh, I forgot my whole thing today. All systems will go down sooner or later. Believe it. Best bet in all the world is never to make the first bet, because gambling sucks. I forgot that this morning. 5 over 3. What is this one? 38 special. If he has a 3 and he has to draw, it's 38. He will draw on anything except an 8. An 8 will definitely. Well, we don't want an 8. What do we want over here? There's a 7. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's got a 2 right now. But he has to draw on anything but an 8. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's really winning 3 to 2, but he has to draw. 3. Uh-oh, 14. He's the rule fucked him. He's got a 0 now, but that's the rule. It is what it is. So the player wins that. He's going to follow the chop. Now he's up 100. He needs one more. And he hasn't had to fight but about this many chips. So that's a good thing. You don't know what the next cards bring, but all he needs is one more. Uh-oh, there's a 6. Versus a 4. 427. Oh, he's not drawing. Sorry. He is. If he don't draw, it's 0 through 5, right? So 8, 9, 10, 11. He's got a 4. He's got to help himself, and he did not. He was so close, but yet so far away. So the player won that one. He's got to stick with the chop. Uh-oh, 7 versus a 6. He'll draw. That's it. He wins. He's going to lose again. He stays with the chop. 5, 6. He will draw. All right, now, since he's got a 6, it's 667. 6 or 7, he'll draw. If not, he won't. It's not a 6 or a 7, so he won't draw. So the banker will win this one 6 over 5. Now we go follow the chop. Zero. Natural 8. Banker wins. Banker wins. He loses. Banker wins. Sticks with the chop. 0. 4. 427. Uh-oh. That is a 2 through 7. So let's look at it. He's got a draw. So 8, 9, 10. He's got a 4. He has a 4, but he has to draw. I think he screwed himself. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He just lost because of that rule. There you go. For those that want to catch my mistakes. You guys love it. Some of you guys love catching me. I keep saying, hey, you ought to play a drinking game. But there we go. Player's going to win that one. Player wins it. And now we follow the chop. We got some making up to do. Uh-oh, natural 9 and an 8. That's what I was talking about before. Player's going to win that one. So he loses. Player 1, we stick with the chop. That sucks when that happens. Seven, 2. 2, he loses again. Player wins again. Well, we were within 1 away, and now we're not. 5, 3, 38 special. Okay. So he's got a 2. He's got a draw. And he ends up with a 0. Oh, man. Now remember, we to stop in reality on this one. You know, we don't, players on a tear. Another advocate for follow the shoe, right? There's a 0. There's a 0. There's a 5. There's an 8. All right, banker finally wins one. Banker wins. We'll follow the shoe, or follow the chop. Five, 6. 6 or 7, but he's got a draw on that 5. That's a 9, I believe. But he only draws with a 6 or 7 when he has a 6 and he draws, so that's a 9. So the player's going to win another one. But we follow the chop. Go back to banker, and we got to claw our way back. As long as he can win 2 to 1 now, or just, you got to win more. There's a 0. There's a 1. There's a 0. There's a 4. Yep. So banker will win that one. Banker wins. Follow the chop. There's a natural 9. Attaboy, player. Player wins. Follow the chop. All right, he's back to up 1. It's been a fight, but we ain't had to use but maybe that much. Not even that much. All right, we're down to get 1. Get this one. And he can call it. Can we get that last hard one? There's a 3. Uh-oh, there's a 1. 3 draws to a 4. 1 goes to an 8. The banker pulls it out of his butt. All right, banker wins. And let's see here. Point. There it is. There's the second session of 2. 2 and 2. Now, here's a funny little thing. So far, playing flat, I have done flat banker all the time, player all the time. I have done follow the shoe, and now follow the chop. Every single time. So far, I'm not saying it'll happen every time, but every single time we have 1 or 2 units. Sometimes it was easy, sometimes we had to fight, but never had to really get nasty. Okay, so that's going to be it for flat bedding. We're going to move on into a different one on the next session, a different style. All right, but at the end of flat bedding, part of the series, flat bed is up as long as you get off that table early and don't get greedy. Okay? All right. Well, until the next session, I don't even know what number we're on, but that's okay. If you watch them in order, we'll be okay. I guess that's it. Till the next time, be great. See you. Bye.